What is going on, family? What is okay? Awesome. It looks like we are good. So guys, I have an audit here. I came across this plumber wanted me to do an audit. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna show what I mean by best practices, give you an audit. So here with plumbers and HVAC Pro, we only do one thing, right? Is help plumbers get more jobs. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at this website, take a look at the opportunities, take a look at their rankings on where they're at, and some of the low-hanging fruit that can make an impact on them. We'll take a look at some of these tools to help them out. So let me go ahead and do this. So this is where we're at right here, guys. Boom, boom, boom. So this is the actual website of the plumber that we're looking at here. Now, a couple things that I look like, and I'm doing this live. There's only a few things I set up for the sake of time, but one of the things that I noticed, he's on a WordPress site, which is good, which makes that hill of climbing of SEO a little bit less steep. So I like the WordPress setup. He's on WordPress there. Now, another thing that we take a look at, the feel, the look of the website. It's a simple website, not too bad, but I would definitely give it a better look and feel of the site. It seems a little bit aged, but definitely would just give it like a facelift, right? Also, I noticed that he doesn't have the Google Business Profile tied in. Remember, we want to connect the dots with, who we are, what we do, and where we do it, right? Where do we do it? So it's the brand, the product, the service, and the location and geo. And I think that helps, especially for our local service area businesses. The phone number is really tiny here, so it might affect if you're on a mobile device for like conversions, right? So definitely would recommend this. There's another video I have that helps with 3 questions you want to ask. Take a look at that. You should be able to find that on my YouTube channel or on Facebook, but you want to answer 3 things right away on your website. One of them is, what do I do next? What do you do? Right? What problem do you solve? Right? And on here, what do I do next? And the phone number, it's super small, so I definitely would make that a little bit bigger. So let's take a little under the hood a little bit here. And just on the web page, you have the branding, right? Which is a good thing. And you have, I guess it would be the area. I'm not really sure, triangular or the region, but on the home page, you really want to be more focused on the brand, and you can see that he's missing the description on here. As far as the headers, let's take a look at that. He has a lot of headers. Okay, let me see if we can, oops, give me 1 second. He has 15 H1. So guys, remember on the header part, Google takes a look at the URL, the H1 title tag, the URL, the title, the description, and your H1, and then kind of your content. Here we're just confusing Google. He has 15 H1s, and if we look at those H1s, they're blank. Give us a call. Residential or as an H1, commercial. You want to definitely polish that up and clean that up big time. That's just on your home page. If we look a little bit deeper into your services, each one of these looks like it has a page of its own, which is perfect. I would probably up it a little more. You got index, project, and water heater. So the theme on this, you definitely want to give it a better, like a facelift for sure. It's a little bit too deep. And then again, if we look under the hood, right? Let's look under the hood and see, again, it's missing the description. This one has no H1s, no H2s, no H3s, right? So it's going to have a hard time ranking within Google, right? And this is all tied into your local, with your Google My Business and your brand. So what I did on this particular one, I just looked up the brand, see what comes up. Their website does come up. It looks like they have a couple citations: Better Business Bureau, LinkedIn, Facebook, Nextdoor. So they have a couple citations or social media set up. They have 20 reviews there. It doesn't look like they're posting very often, so get that engagement in the back end so Google knows, like, hey, this is a company that will answer the customers' inquiries, right? Plumber, what did I look up? Water heater replacement. If somebody's looking for that in your area, that you pop up first, right? So another thing I noticed, you only have one particular category. Again, your reviews, let's take a look at those. 3 months ago, as the most relevant, you want to get some pictures in there. Definitely get your reviews up a lot more. So I took a look at the standings. This is the company that we looked at. I looked up at two keywords, plumber and water heater, right? And if we take a look at these maps, let's take a look. It doesn't surprise me that their ranking average 19. This is off of drive time. This is a trade area based off of the drive time of about, what did I put here? 6 mile radius is what I did. I think this is a radius. I didn't do drive time on this particular one. So 6 miles, 400,000. This is a very like big metropolitan. In 6 miles, there's 4 million population, and they're not ranking. This is not very big at all. And they're not even ranking in their parking lot. But I showed you some of the opportunities as to why here, and it's reflecting on their GMB, right? If we go back, that is for plumber. Let's take a look at water heater. You can see the average ranking is there. We can take a look at this, same thing. Nowhere to be found, even if I'm in their parking lot right there. They're ranked number 9. So guys, if you look up for these keywords like myself, I just had my garage spring break. I looked at the top 3, top 5, called them up, who answered, who had good reviews, who could get to my place at a reasonable time. I needed to get that taken care of, and we did. And this, it's not going to give you those opportunities. So I'm going to leave it at that. There's some opportunities here that definitely would help you to increase the phone calls, to help you get more jobs, and that's the ultimate goal. And this is just the best practices that you can have on your plumber's website. Make sure you have this. Make sure you have this dialed in, the best practices, best in class, and get more jobs. So if you're interested in getting an audit for your business, go ahead and put a comment on this video. Reach out to me. My booking calendar is on the notes in the description of this video, depending on where you're looking at this from, and we can do yours as well to get essentially one thing, right? Is the basics is to get pro tips and hacks and how to get you more jobs, get you proximity up, spread out. So with that said, much love, much success, and I'll see you on the next one.